Hey guys, hope everyone is having a great night. Hope you had a great trading day. It is Thursday, May 2nd. I had to record my session today. I wanted to give an update on the orb strategy. So if you're just finding my channel, we kind of started testing out the Alpine Traders opening range breakout strategy that he says he's been getting 20 accounts to pay out every 2 weeks on. So a group of us in the Discord, we trade this live every morning. The Alpine Trader didn't share his specific strategy. We've since learned he uses the 5-minute breakout. So he uses the 5-minute candle from 9:25 to 9:30. So the strategy we created was based around the 15-minute pre-opening range. We were sticking with the Alpine's targets. He trades 3 contracts with a target of 22 ticks and no stop loss. I've since made a change to that. I don't think it's necessary to take that much risk. So I have changed that to 2 contracts for 35 ticks. And I'm not letting it bust the account. Like if it goes against me, I'm going to stop it out at like half of whatever my max loss is. So if it's an Apex 50K account, like $1,500 is my max pain. So yesterday, I did take the live trade, but I was watching the volatility trader who taught me the Alpine's version of the strategy, and I wasn't paying enough attention. And that's just a lesson in me. You know, when you're trading, you shouldn't be watching anybody's live stream. You should be watching your charts. So anyway, I missed it yesterday. I decided to purchase a Billinox evaluation, and I was going to use that for this orb strategy. And I was late entering, and I busted the damn account. So anyway, back on track today. I also was a little late today, and I was a little distracted by something going on into the Discord live where I was live streaming this. So, I mean, everything worked out well today. The trade was successful. Using 2 contracts instead of 3 just gives a little more wiggle room to bounce back, hopefully. So I want to say, I will say there's a comment. I know people are excited about this strategy, but this whole this whole profit or fail thing is just stupid. I'm sorry, I don't want to be negative, but it's just not a good strategy. So, the Alpine Trader's gimmick is, he's not about trading, he's about getting to payout. Right? And, Nutty Bar is getting to pay out now. Trades by Matt is getting to pay out on 20 accounts. So the common denominator there is they're all stopping trading at like $300 to $400 a day per account. They're all doing the same thing with different strategies. It's not necessary to use such a risky strategy to make $300 a day. It's a safer bet to take a trade with micros. I trade usually when I'm doing evaluations, I do my minis, but on my funded accounts and my personal accounts, I trade micros. So I do 6 micros. I set the targets out. Well, here we'll just go over my ATM here. Here we go. Now you can do this with 3 or 6. If you want to do 3, you would just do 1, 1, and 1, or 6, you can do 2, 2, and 2. You could even do 9, 3, 3, and 3, and you're breaking out basically almost one contract. But I think 6 is plenty. It's a $90 risk at 30 ticks, and I was going with 30 just to give myself time to adjust my stops and my targets. Your stop and your target should never be the same. Your stop loss should never be the same for every trade. That's not something's wrong if that's happening. Your stop should be at the pivot or behind the candle. There should be, I like mine behind my round number levels. Like there should be a rationale to where your stop is, and it's not based on a specific number every time. So if I hit all targets on my trade, I always get the first 10 points. 10 points is a scalp to me. So I always lock in that 10 points, and then I swing the rest, and I move these to my round number levels. And if you don't know what that is, I'll link to a video at the end of this one, which goes over how I establish my round number levels. But, I spread this out, and I might get, sometimes I've gotten like $800 on just these 6 contracts. But, average, I would say per trade is going to be between $200 to $400. I've risked 90. I'm not risking my whole account. not necessary to do this like orb trade. But we will say it is fun and we enjoy doing it. I don't personally trade in the morning until after the open and things settle in and I can understand what the direction is for the day. I don't like to guess. I want an established direction. So I'm not trading in the first few minutes of the open anyway, so I have the time to take the trades. So we're going to continue doing it. It's been fun. I did record it today. I forgot yesterday, but I did record it today. 2 trades that I took live today. One was a volume profile rotation on gold. I entered at value area low and I was swinging up. My first target was to the POC. My second target was to value area high. So you'll see that trade. And the next trade I took was on NQ and I took a short once we broke below one of my round number levels. And I took a swing for the bottom. So you'll see both of those setups and how I enter and how I place my stops and how I move my targets around. And how that worked out. I'm not going to put my whole live stream on the video. It'll be way too long. But I think these first 2, they're my first 2 trades today. I was live in the Discord talking with Vance. He does live every day. I do the live orb trade in the morning, and then Vance does the live stream in the Discord all day. Sometimes I join in, and I did today. But a lot of people are in there, so if you have any questions about it, you're free to go in there and answer. And Vance has a really cool strategy he uses. So I'm going to just go over some stuff real quick. I posted the expected levels for tomorrow in the Discord. I see ES only has 42 and 176. So that's a modest range. Nothing crazy. Here is the open today. The daily open for today, the level is 17744. Make sure I got that right. It's a green candle, so I want to get it from the bottom where the body starts. 17744.25. You always want to have that level marked on your chart because we revisit it a lot. It becomes a level. Another update. So I busted the Buellanox account. I got it on a 90% lifetime fee, so I'm just going to let it renew when it, I guess in a month it will. And I've got a new one. I had a lot of issues yesterday. First, I busted the Buellanox account because I missed my entry on the orb trade. And then I bought a new account and I forgot to put the coupon code in, and that was a whole shit show. And Buellanox made it right for me, though. I will say that great customer service. They fixed it. It was my mistake, and they hooked me up. So I have a new Buellanox eval I'm working on, and I'm not going to do the orb trade with it right now. I'm going to just stick to the sim. We'll see how it goes with the new contracts, with the 2 contracts, the bigger target. And then I did bust my take profit trader eval yesterday, so I had to reset that. And then I had some kind of glitch happened on my funded futures. I had a new evaluation in my funded account, and I was using the copier for that, and I had an issue. I don't even understand what happened, but I had recorded it and I sent it to them, and I'm like, something weird happened here. This is not, first of all, I could never take a trade with that much of a stop loss. My trade got stuck. I did make my target, but it didn't fill, and then it swung back around. It skipped over my stop loss, and it just kept going. You could see it was just something really weird going on, but their position is they're not responsible for technical issues, and the trader should expect that from time to time there's going to be technical issues, and that's just it. So from time to time I'm supposed to expect that my accounts are going to get busted on technical issues. I don't think so. When that kind of stuff happens, Apex will fix it. So I'm not too impressed with my funded futures. So I didn't reset their account, the evaluation. I'm not sure I'm going to. I'm certainly not going to pay $100 fee for a reset. So that's not happening. I'm going to just think it over. I don't know. I wanted to give them a shot. I don't like to have all my accounts at one place, but I'm not too impressed with that. I did have an issue. It clearly wasn't my fault. I recorded it. They should have fixed it. So anyway, that's where we are with that. So here are my trades for today. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you're also taking this trade every day, let me know how you're doing with yours. So far, I will say I lost the trade yesterday, but that was because I entered too late. Every other day, the trade has been profitable. So I think it has a very high win rate until, but all things have some error, right? So it's going to lose at some point, and I don't want to bust my account for one day. Like it could win, it wins enough, obviously, for them to get to payout, but then they're eventually busting the accounts. Like I think we could just do this in a different way and not bust the accounts. I mean, you can still get to pay out without having to replace your account all the time. But that's just my 2 cents. I think this is a silly strategy, but we'll keep doing it because it's kind of fun. All right, guys. So here are my trades. Morning, everyone. My alarm just went off, so I see the IB backs is starting. I'm going to try not to mess this up today. Tony, at the bottom left-hand side of the Discord chat, you'll see a little microphone-looking thing. Can you click on that and mute yourself, buddy? Thank you so much. Nope. No, I missed the damn entry again.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Guys, I'm going to go in right at this little consolidation. I'm not going to go to the top and bottom of the box.
Order canceled.
That doesn't look good. Let's see. I think we're going to go up to 600 here, so.
Target filled.
Target filled. All right, so I went in with 2 contracts and I set it for 35 ticks, so I made 350 on 2 contracts instead of 3 contracts for 22 ticks. I missed my entry on the gold. Damn it.
Order canceled.
I can't take the long on NQ until we fill the gap. And I can't take the short until we break below 25.
Where is the gap?
The gap is it's below, the gap is below, and it will fill at 174.76. Oh,
Order submitted. Order filled.
all right, I'm at break even.
Target
Target
filled.
1 filled. Going to target 2, I've got it set at 502, and then my runners down here at the daily open. I'm not going to go for the whole gap fill, but that would be down at 76. I'm going to get out at like round 90.
Target filled.
My break even is up at 21.75. Hopefully 20 will keep me safe, but we just bounced off my zone at 500. Let's hope we hit my target before we pull back to 30, because then I'll get stopped out and I'll be pissed. Come on. All right, here we go. Come on now. There goes the gold dropping down to, what did I say, 22.91 was the zone. Vance, I'm just trading gold in NQ now. I'm liking the gold better than ES.
Target filled.
Target filled. Okay guys, that's all I've got for this video. In the video description, you're going to find links to my Google Drive. I've got that opened right here. In that drive are all the free indicators. There are chart templates for you, copies of my personal charts, and a lot of books and material on trading free for you. If you're interested in joining the Discord, please send me or leave a comment. I go live in the Discord every morning for the orb trade, and then one of our members, Vance, goes live for most of the day. I can see they're still in the live channel from today. So there's lots of indicators. There's lots of learning materials in here. Everything is organized. I post every day the daily expected and volume profile levels. So there's a lot of information in there. If you want access to that, just leave a comment below. Thank you again for liking and subscribing and supporting my channel. I really appreciate you guys. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.